Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial we are going to learn how to crochet these shoes, and I'm going to show you how to take measurements to make them in any size for kids or for adults. I'm using a tape measure, a 3.5mm crochet hook, and this darning needle to assist me in sewing at the end. To begin, I'm making chains. That is the height of the shoe from the middle here up to here. That is the height of the shoe. Therefore, I'm going to make a slip knot, then chain. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This chain measures 7 centimeters. I have chained 12 and this chain measures 7 centimeters. Then I'm going to add one turning chain. To begin working, skip the first chain, go through the second chain and make a single crochet. So I have 12 single crochets to work across. Because I chained 12, added one, skipped the one, I'm going to make one single crochet into every stitch until the end. Make one single crochet into every chain space until you get at the end. Continue making one single crochet into every chain space until the end. Make one single crochet into every chain space until the end. The first row is complete. To begin the next row, you chain one and turn. After turning, continue making one single crochet into every stitch until the end. This is row 2. One single crochet into every stitch until you get at the end. You make one single crochet into every stitch until you get at the end. You make one single crochet into every stitch until the end. I have 12 stitches, so I make 12 single crochets until the end of row 2. At the end of row 2, to begin row 3, you chain one and turn. Make one single crochet into every stitch across. You continue making one single crochet into every stitch across until you get at the end. You make one single crochet into every stitch until the end. After making the last single crochet, you chain one and turn. Begin working the next row the same way. One single crochet into every stitch across, and that is how you are going to continue working. One single crochet into every stitch. At the end, you chain one and turn. Continue working that way until the number of rows that you make is the height of the foot from foot to toe times 2. For example, I was making this shoe for a newborn and the foot size is 9 centimeters. 9 centimeters times 2, that is 18. Then I added 3 rows for flexibility. So the number of rows you are making is the length from foot to toe times 2. Then add 1 or 2 or 3 rows for flexibility. I have 37 rows, and you don't need to count the rows as you go. After making it, each of these lines is 2 rows, so I have 37 rows. When you are done making it, you chain 1 and cut. Leave a long tail that we are going to use in sewing together. Then you fold it into 2. You can fold from either side because both sides look the same. You fold into 2. This side will be the shoe sole. This other side will be the upper part of the shoe. You are going to sew across until you get to the other end. I pick 1 loop from either sides and sew so that the seam will not be too thick and uncomfortable. Continue that way. You sew across. When you have about 3 centimeters remaining, first I will secure this yarn here by going around here twice. Then the remaining stitches, you go in and out of all these stitches, making a zigzag pattern until you come to the beginning here. You go in and out of these stitches. When you get here where we started, you pull to close the hole that way. Then secure this yarn. Then you come to this side and sew across until you have 4 stitches remaining on either side. First you secure this yarn this way. Then go through the corresponding stitches. Go through the corresponding stitches, sewing across. When you have 4 stitches remaining on either side, you make a zigzag pattern the same way we did the other side. You fasten your yarn and cut. You go in and out of these stitches the same way we made a zigzag pattern the other side. You go in and out of these stitches. When you come back here, you pull, close the hole and fasten your yarn, cut the excess, then hide these loose ends. This is the side that we have sewn, this one and this one. So you come to the front here. This will be the front of the shoe. I'm going to count these visible 7 lines. Those will be 14 rows of single crochets. These visible lines, I'm going to count 7 of them. That is about 4 centimeters from here to the end. You go in and out of the stitches, making a zigzag pattern until you get to the other side. After going in and out of the stitches, making a zigzag pattern, you pull to close the hole. Then tie. You can hide the loose ends through some few stitches, and that is the end. Then you turn inside out. Then you can style it how you want. You can add a small bow, a small flower. That is the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed the tutorial, kindly subscribe. In my channel I share free crochet tutorials. See you in the next